Today, women over 35 can make a six-figure income and not have to get another job. You're going to discover how women over 35 can make up for lost time and rebuild wealth lost in life's happenings. With all the daily demands, how you can create financial relief. How I fell on my face twice and still earned a 5-figure check every month when I couldn't work. And you can get out of the endless cycle of barely getting by. I've worked with a lot of women. Who this is for? You're sick of that financial rug that has been pulled out from under you one too many times. You're making good dollars, but you cannot get ahead no matter how much you make or try. You're freaked out about having no assets, no retirement, nothing substantial growing for you. Panicked about sending kids to college. You want your own money. My promise to you, how to catch up financially without getting another job. No pie in the sky make money quick deals or going back to school. Let's get real, sister. Divorces, outsourced careers, going online or bankrupt or offshore, recession, loss of half your assets, looming school loans, and this crazy economy. That's reality. There's no extra to get ahead. There's no ocean fund, renting, not owning. What am I doing with my life? You cannot cut a dollar out of your budget. You're done taking family cheap vacations that aren't memorable and over the whole coupon thing and feeling trapped with no way out. Been there, done that. Time is ticking and every day you're closer to retirement. Friends of yours are already dying of chronic diseases, cancer and heart attacks. You cannot rely on, I've got plenty of time anymore. The government isn't going to take care of you either. It's only getting worse. Will Social Security even be a thing when you get to be 67? Does your stomach flip thinking about retirement? Has your education taken you to executive income status? Do you pay all your bills on time every month and have extra to spare? Can you exist with an emergency fund and take care of yourself for 6 months or a year without a worry? Don't panic. Who I am, Dr. Ann Davis. I left the USA global career situation I had in 2006 when I returned to America to start my own business. Thank goodness I had my financial butt covered. Or from divorces, losing 2 homes to fire and several moves, I'd probably be out there on the streets. When I had to take time to regroup and tend to life, the 5-figure checks came to me every month, even though I wasn't working. The Gen X effect. We've made it, we've lost it, we've started over, we've reinvented ourselves because we are resourceful. And now is the time to do what we want to do. We want financial safety and security. How can you make up for lost time? After getting hit, losing 2 homes to fire, 2 divorces, and several moves to start over, I realized only I can rebuild and secure my finances. First, I learned there are 2 types of income. Now dollars, residual dollars. For each of these 3 ways, I'm giving you my pros and cons and my nows and my laters. First, I looked at investing in stocks. Up and down, you can see the graph. Pros can start with a little money, but it should be extra money you have to spare to experiment with. If you can get big enough, substantial dividends come in residually. But buy and sell is now dollars if you know how to time them with that up and down and do all that. Cons, there's a risk of loss. Dr. Hobbin's story. and a learning curve, my dad's story, and trusting an advisor with your loot, market volatility day to day. You can lose it all in an instant. Poof. I did in 2008. Second, I took real estate courses, $24,000 worth to be exact. And the pros, you can make dollars residually or buy and sell when you can play real big. And you can have tangible investments, assets. But the cons, you can lose your shirt, and it scared me to death. And the learning curve totally overwhelmed me. It's like going back to school and starting all over. And you need to find a mentor. It's hard. You can work for someone else, or you can go continue and spend more money and become a broker. If you manage your own properties, the time sucks because you're managing them, and there are mega headaches. And third, starting my own business. Yeah, I looked at 4 types of business. There's franchises. You have to have now dollars, residual if you put them on autopilot, but too big of an investment for me. Plus there's corporate limitations. Home-based business, now dollars and residual really fast, like quit your job in less than a year. Brick and mortar, tried this. If I didn't bust my hump, I made no money. And most people never get to residual, and heck, most people fail. What about affiliate marketing? Amazon, way too complicated for me. I tried. This can be residual, but it takes 5 to 8 years to get good. I didn't want to take 5 to 8 years to get good. I chose home-based business because it was the fastest and the most direct way out of my career situation that I really didn't want to be in any longer. I wanted the time flexibility. I wanted directly to help people. I wanted to wear casual clothes. I didn't want to dress up in suits. And raises, I wanted them whenever I wanted. And I wanted to work from anywhere, out of my house, out of my daughter's house, visiting my grandkids. I wanted to travel to new places and be able to work from anywhere. And I got to do that several times. I got to go to the Grand Bahamas with my sweetie, and I could work when I was there. I also got to go home to South Africa with a friend of mine, a business colleague, and celebrate her birthday and meet all her friends and her families. And oh my Lord, what a wonderful trip. I got to go to events, a lot of different places, and I loved it. And this is just some of my family. My oldest granddaughter on the far left, my sweetie on the far right. I'm hiking with a group of my colleagues in the middle. And I'm riding a bike. I ride around the bay and I walk around the ocean because I live in San Diego. And my youngest of 5 granddaughters, my oldest one at the top left, and my fourth one, she has a sister now. So I have 5 granddaughters and 4 grandsons. And it's wonderful. I get to have time with them. Wait, Ann, been to that rodeo and got that consolation prize. Didn't work for you or your friends, did it? You're right. Most people fail. Crazy limited markets like fingernail stickers or the next exotic miracle cure, labor intensive or unproven strategies, companies that go under, startups, never professionally trained, strategic training and simple systems and proven leadership, plus right action. Is this right for you? A lot of people do fail because they were set up to do so, probably unknowingly, much like myself in the beginning. Creating a 6-figure plus income without getting another job is possible. Figure it all out yourself and lose more time and money. Get help from someone who's paid the price before you and who can fast track you. I think number 2 is the work. You have the choice. How can I help? I've set aside time next week to speak to you personally about fixing your current reality versus staying stuck the rest of your life. At my cost, nothing for this first chat. Who this is for? You must be committed to shaking things up and making big change. You must be willing to invest in you. You must be serious about doing it the right way, not jumping from rich quick gimmick to rich quick gimmick, looking for the next big thing. You must be willing to get your feet moving. How much is it costing your sanity to stay where you are? Is your marriage or partnership suffering? Would you travel more? The debt you have, is it being knocked down? Are your kids growing up without you being there? Can you live anywhere you choose right now? How much does it cost you and your family if you are in the same place 10 years from now? 2033? Oh my God. How much longer are you going to wait to step into the life you want? Reality check. The average lifespan is 71. That's like 1 year over double your age. If you're 35, where are you in relation to this? Time is ticking. If you don't fix this, you only have one shot or it's kaput for you. Let's lay out a plan so you can be the girl in charge of your time and bank account. Rise out of the ashes for good. Finally succeed and get the results you need in your life now. Take the next step. Click the button next to this video. Let's fix this for you as soon as possible. That will take you to Facebook Messenger where you and I can connect. I ask you a bunch of questions about your life, what you've gone through, and where you'd like to go. Please tell me as much as possible so I can determine if I can help you. And if this is something that you're looking for in your life right now. If you've had the financial rug pulled out from you too many times, and for whatever reason, or matter how hard you work or promotions you get, you cannot get ahead. We need to talk as soon as possible, especially if you'd like to be independent from anyone else and secure your own income without working for another employer. This may or may not be for you. You need to connect to determine this. So click the button next to this video and let's get the ball rolling in the right direction. So many women are making a good income, but unhappy because they are doing a job they don't like. It's unfulfilling, and it's pulling them away from their family time. There are other ways to earn additional income or start a new career without doing more of the same. But first, we need to talk. I am looking to partner with a few key people so we can lock arms and achieve our goals together. This isn't one of those things where you get to it later, because 99% of the people who leave this tab open and come back never do. Then what happens? Another 6 months, a year, or 5 years goes by with no change? Will you be stuck in the same life you have today in a year from now if you don't make a change? Did you achieve your goals you set out to accomplish last New Year's Eve? Let's talk. Click the button next to this video and let's chat as soon as possible. I usually check my messages a few times a day, so I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Thank you for spending this time with me here today, and have a great rest of your day. Thank you. Click the button.